Alright, welcome back everybody, and we are going to do a pod review today on this pepper, and I think it's ready. I don't really know when this pepper actually ripens. I don't know what to look for. Does it turn red? Does it turn orange, yellow, pink? What does it happen with it? So anyway, this is called the Fidalgo or Fidalgio? Let's see if Fidalgo Roxa Pepper. This is a Roxa Pepper. There is a small family of peppers referred to as Roxas. This is one of them. Here's another one. This is the Cheerio Roxa, but that's the Fidalgo, and that's the one we're going to do a review on. So we've got a couple that I think is ready. They're kind of on the pink side, so let's pick these off of here. Get them off the plant. And like I say, I'm just curious as to what these taste like, and are they ripe or not ripe? We're going to find out. Get you into a better light. Okay, try some different lighting here. Let's put these two down. Show you this one first. And so the Roxa peppers are known to get this purpling on it. And I believe they turn to this peach color, and that's what they stay at. So it's not a habanero, it's nothing else. This is Roxa. Now this might be fully ripe, and maybe that's why it looks the way it does, because I really let these sit on there a long time. They've been on there a while. So this is, it's not soft or anything, but generally that's what they look like. And when they're not quite as ripe, I would say they're more purple like this. So this is what they're known for, Roxa peppers. And they all generally kind of look very similar to each other from one Roxa to the other. They're all generally going to have the same color profile to it. Maybe the shapes change very slightly, and sizes. All right. So anyway, let's turn you around and give that a go. Alright, here we are. We're doing another pod review today for you. It's going to be on this pepper right here, and this is called the Roxa Pepper, the Fidalgo Roxa Pepper to be quite precise on it. This is the first time I'm reviewing Roxa peppers, so I really don't know what to expect as far as taste goes or where I'm going to go with this review. But that's it right there. That's one of them anyway. I'll show you another one really quick. I'm pretty sure I showed him in the first part of the video. That's another one. Kind of get that weird orange purple pattern to it. And there's a ripe one right there. So anyway, let's give that a go. That wasn't good. One interesting flavor. Well, to start off with, first of all, it does have heat on it, and it's starting to light me up pretty good. I'm going to be honest with you, this thing is really hot. Now, let's go right into the flavor. Directly out the gate, the flavor pretty much tastes like habanero type flavor. Very, very much similar, almost exactly the same. However, there is some different undertones to this thing that's a little different than your typical habanero. Though the general fruitiness of it is like a habanero type fruitiness. Man, this thing is hot. It's hot like a habanero too. But it has a, I don't know, it's got a strange kind of flavor to it. A little bit of an undertone wise. But the initial effect from it, when you first bite into it, you would think you're biting into a habanero. You wouldn't know. It's very much like a habanero. I almost was going to say it's kind of a little bit like maybe a scorpion or something in there. Like taste-wise, not heat-wise, but like almost kind of tastes a little bit like it has some scorpion in it, but it doesn't. It's hard to say. I mean, the flavor on this thing is really, really strange. It's definitely got a kind of a unique flavor. But it's from a standpoint of just if you were to classify it under something, it would definitely be classified as habanero type of flavor. It doesn't like taste like its own flavor. Though Roxa peppers tend to be in their own class, their own family. They have like their own set of rules and stuff, but they're not that different than the habanero, to be honest. Now, talk about the heat on this thing. The heat on this thing was ferociously hot. This thing was, as soon as you bit it, your mouth lit right up. It's pretty much a full circle type burn, very similar to a habanero type burn, but it's full circle. It really hit the front of my tongue, the back of my tongue. I mean, front of my tongue with the lips, a little bit in the back of the throat. I'm going to take another bite. It's got a nice little fruity flavor to it, guys. It's a real nice little pepper. I'm going to be honest with you. This pepper is making me sneeze. It's one of those peppers that just make me sneeze for some reason. I don't know what it is, but I'm sneezing from that thing. Instead of hiccups, the weird thing with me and peppers, sometimes I eat peppers and I get hiccups. Other times I eat peppers and I sneeze, but I don't get hiccups. Sometimes I eat peppers and I get both, and that's a bad combination. That's when you choke. But this particular pepper has a very, very nice, smooth habanero flavor. It's not overly spicy. Again, when I talk about spiciness, I'm talking about that regurgitating its that flavor just doesn't go away. You keep belching that flavor back up. That's what I'm referring to when I say spicy. I know a lot of people use spicy to describe heat. I separate the heat from that, and I tell you what the heat is. I describe the spiciness itself as really I'm referring to the effect of eating something that's going to cause you to keep belching it up and really cause, not an upset stomach, but it's like eating a spicy sausage. Sausages don't generally contain peppers, but they might contain other things that are spicy, like arugula or something like that. Arugula is a spicy herb, and these things will cause you to, get an upset stomach or just keep belching it up. But this pepper didn't seem like it has a strong type of spiciness to it, and it's not repeating itself, though the flavor is lasting on the back of my tongue. And it's a nice pepper. It's a really, really nice pepper. Again, the heat when you first eat it is a very striking heat. The second time I bit it, I didn't even really feel it again. But that first time, that first half that I bit, that thing was cooking hot, man. Whew. That thing was definitely cooking. Now, where would I place the Scoville units on that pepper? Oh, that's hard to say, man. It's under 100,000, but it's really close to 100,000. It's not quite 100. I'd say it's just under it a little. Maybe 80,000. It was up there. That thing was absolutely cooking. And the type of burn it was a full circle burn, and it burnt really the whole front part of my mouth because that's where I bit it and chewed it. I've been chewing it in the front, and I chewed it up in the front, and the flavor just kind of, liquids and everything kind of rolls back, and then I swallow it. I could chew it on the side too, but sometimes that throws me off. Well, I usually chew hot peppers on the side when I'm looking to see if the heat suddenly goes to the other side of my mouth, even though I didn't chew it there. So I do look for that. This particular one I chewed up front. I let it work its way back, and then I swallowed it from there. But yeah, that thing was cooking. I definitely put that thing somewhere around between 80, maybe 90,000 Scoville units. It might even be higher than that. Oh, that thing had me sneezing now. I'm going to be honest with you. That had me sneezing. I don't know what it was. I didn't know gas or anything came out of it. Just got in my sinus, I guess, and then I just started sneezing. And so, I was just hacking for a little bit there. But yeah, it's no big deal. I mean, I'm just saying, it's one of those peppers that just got me sneezing. I don't often get that with peppers. Though I do. If you do as many pepper reviews as I get, if you want to consider, how often do I sneeze? A lot. If you consider out of 150 varieties I review every year, then it's a lot. But it's a good pepper, guys. I really like the Roxas. I do got like 3 other Roxa varieties, 2 or 3 others. I think I got a total of 3 Roxas this year. I think next year I'm going to pick up another 2 Roxas for next year's grow out. 2 different species or varieties rather. And but this year we got 2 more, and they're not quite ready yet for a review, but they will be ready hopefully soon, and we'll do reviews on the rest of those Roxas. But Yeah, it's a good pepper. That's really it for my review. I don't know what else to say about it. Whatever information I can find on this pepper, I'll leave in the description below and on my website. I will also leave a link in the description where you can pick up the seeds for this pepper, and that link will bring you right to that page where you can order the seeds and give it a grow for yourself. So that's really about it, guys. That was your pod review for the Fidalgo Roxa Pepper. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.